Hello everyone, this is Caleb Simpson here from ZeldaDungeon.net, and you are watching our video walkthrough for The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. This is the 21st chapter of the walkthrough, which runs a little under an hour and is going to be broken up into 8 videos. We have just completed the Palace of Twilight, so now all that's left to do is to move on to Hyrule Castle, where we can rescue Princess Zelda at long last and confront Ganondorf. Now before we do that, however, there is a few more things we can do. If you have been following the walkthrough thus far, you should have 57 of the 60 Pole Souls that are found within the game. The remaining 3 are found within the Cave of Ordeals, a 50-floor dungeon full of enemies that is found within the Gerudo Desert. Now because of its difficulty, it's usually best attempted at the end of the game. It's a completely optional side quest of sorts that you can completely skip if you like. The prize is just to fill up your bottle with Great Fairy's Tears, which restores your health completely, just like Blue Potion or Blue Chew Jelly, but it also temporarily boosts your attack power for a short time, just like Rare Chew Jelly. So every time after that, if you tackle the Cave of Ordeals, you'll once again just refill your bottles with Great Fairy's Tears. So as I said, it's entirely optional. You don't have to do it if you want. You can go ahead and skip ahead to the next chapter, where we will continue on to Hyrule Castle. But if you would like to tackle the Cave of Ordeals and get to the final puzzles, then continue on with me. So all that being said, this particular video is simply preparation for the Cave of Ordeals. Having a lot of health makes this a ton easier, so if you've been following the walkthrough thus far, you should have every piece of heart and heart container found within the game. If you would like to find the remaining ones that you don't have, you should check out our website at ZeldaDungeon.net. You can check out our Pieces of Heart guide. Other than that, we simply have to just make sure we're full on all of our items. So if you've been completed the Mart side quest in Kakariko Village, then back in Chapter 12, you should have already moved Mart here to Castletown. It's the cheapest place to get arrows, bombs, and potions. Right now I have a bottle full of yellow chew jelly, which isn't that useful in the Cave of Ordeals, as potions are much more useful since staying alive is kind of important. That being said, I'm going to fill up my lantern real quick to empty out this bottle. I also have a bottle that has a fairy inside, and these are kind of rare until you've completed the Cave of Ordeals, as you'll see, but there usually is just one right outside of each boss door in the dungeons. So fairies will restore 8 hearts and will automatically heal you when you fall in combat, so kind of like a free life type mechanic. However, if you have a lot of health, it's probably better to use like blue potions or rare chew jelly, which restore your health completely. I recommend you buy some blue potion from Mart, as well as fill up all your arrows and such, which are probably the most useful item that you can have in the Cave of Ordeals. That's all we had to do here, so warp on over to Kakariko, and we can stock up on bombs. I recommend at this point that you sell your water bombs, since we will not need them for the rest of the game. They don't really serve any purpose from here onwards, so I will be leaving them simply because I don't really use bombs that often, so it doesn't really matter for me. Also, another useful item to have is the magic armor, which will temporarily make you lose rupees instead of health when you get hurt. In combination with the Giant's Wallet, which allows you to carry up to 1,000 rupees, it's just another way to extend your stay within the Cave of Ordeals. So the magic armor is bought from Mart for 598 rupees, so if you don't have it yet, or you don't have Mart moved yet, then you're going to have to complete the side quest at the beginning of Chapter 12 in order to move Mart to Castletown so that you can purchase the magic armor. Also, if you don't have the bigger wallets yet, then you should check out our Golden Bug guide on our website, and you'll see how to find all of the golden bugs and give them to Agatha in Castletown, who will give you those wallet upgrades. So if it's night, like it is for me at this moment when I'm in Kakariko, and you can't transform near the little Goron that's here, so you can stand next to the stairs here, then transform, and then go inside. You want to purchase the bombs to fill up your bomb bags, and at this point, if you haven't seen them already, there's a new type of bomb that I've already only used a few times thus far called bomblings. These critters will scurry forward once you set them down, and they will explode once they hit something solid. Unfortunately, you cannot carry very many of them within a bomb bag, so you have to decide whether you want to bring them or not. So if you do not have the magic armor, the giant wallet, all 4 bottles, all 3 bomb bags, all the bomb bag upgrades, as well as all 3 quiver upgrades, you should check out our website at ZeldaDungeon.net and check out all of our various guides under the Twilight Princess section that will explain where to find all of those. So once again, I recommend not using fairies as your primary healing for your bottles because, they only restore 8 hearts, but they will heal you if you die. So that's kind of a nice thing, kind of like a free life. I recommend you have 1, that would be a good idea, but don't have more than that. Having blue potion or, blue chew jelly would be a much better option. With all that out of the way, we are finally ready to tackle the Cave of Ordeals. I'm going to head back outside and warp on over to the Gerudo Mesa. At the very top of the mesa itself is the Bridge of Eldin, which blocks the entrance to the cave. So if you haven't warped that out of the way like I did earlier, now would be an excellent time to do so, because you can't get in otherwise. Now, in preparing to do this section, I actually looked at several other guides and videos trying to get ideas, and I saw several videos that had music during the whole thing, and I thought that was kind of a cool idea. That being said, I will be replacing the audio for the following videos with various songs and adding my commentary through text occasionally. When you're ready, go ahead and enter the cave and join me for the next video.